is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am on my way out, but I thought I'd do my wish list 2020 video. So here we are. I've been looking online for the past couple days to see what items I think I might actually need to get. This is why I don't really do any wish lists, just because they end up being a check-off list, which is a good or bad thing. I don't know. I stopped doing wish lists a long time ago, but just because I don't know, I'm doing it just because I want to. But anyways, I am going to bust out my phone, so don't mind me. So we're going to talk about what are on my wish list items. Let's see. So the first thing I have on here, which is going to be the Christian Dior saddlebag that is coming out in the newspaper print. And this is a throwback to almost very similar, if anything the same, and just maybe redone from the Galliano newspaper, that line that came out. First time I've ever saw this style was on a Sex and the City episode, or was it one of the movies? I'm pretty sure it was an episode. And since then, I loved it. And then I actually seen it most recently at a consignment shop in Japan. And it was just the original saddlebag. The one that I want is the new revamped men's from the men's line that's coming out. So you'll see me. I have a similar Dior saddle oblique bag in the regular navy. It's going to be in that same style, just in that newspaper print. So that is the one thing that I need to definitely get from early spring summer next year. For some reason, I just can't commit to a regular saddlebag. I don't know what it is. I feel like just because I'm more of a sportier style, so I think that the bum bag style actually fits my lifestyle better. And you know, honestly, whenever I do have my husband holding my bags, it kind of looks good on him. So I guess maybe that's why I do that as well. So that will be number one on my wish list. The second thing is still trending from that same line. It's going to be in the B23 low sneaker. There is so much things coming out from Dior that I'm loving. I'm loving them more so in pictures, so I definitely have to see this one in person, especially because I already do have a few B23s in my collection. This is one that I will have to see in person. If I love it, I'll love it and probably get it, but it's a wish list, so if someone out there, if someone wanted to get it for me, I wouldn't mind. I would totally still take it. But that is one as well. And of course, I'm a shoe girl, so why not? One of my favorite pieces in 2019 that I had picked up was the sheer oblique white men's shirt. I want it in this black. My number one question was, when are you guys going to get the black? When? I know that they did a couple and it was exclusive to some places and to some people. I know that they even had it for BTS on one of their most recent tours. So I need one in my life in the black because I love the white one so much. It's probably like my most used shirt of 2019. And then going back to the newspaper print, there is also this shirt as well that's going to come out in the men's collection. As you can probably see a trend here, I'm loving so much of the men's Dior home products. So there's this t-shirt as well that I did want to see in person, just because I wanted to see what the color fading looks like. It's not just like the regular white or ivory and black and grays. This one has a touch of colors in it, so I wanted to see what that actually looks like. But so far online, I'm loving it. Why not add a Dior oblique pattern shirt into my collection? This is another men's Dior home button down short sleeve oblique navy shirt. That was a mouthful. I know they made a few that just came out in the past couple months. However, I like this one a little bit more because of the oblique is much smaller print. The other one is much bigger, which looked a little bit more rough around the edges. It looked maybe a little bit more pixelated than I'd liked. So I really like this because it's much smaller oblique patterns. So I really like that as well. Am I even going to add a women's product to this? To my wish list? I have no idea. But another one from Dior, this is just probably should be a Dior wish list 2020. It is from the Dior and Stussy runway show that just happened the most recently. I saw this oblique sweater on the runway and I just thought it was amazing. It's just so perfect. The one thing that would make me consider not getting it is because I live in a place where you really don't need sweaters like this. So I always buy coats, I always buy sweaters, and I only get to wear them a couple times a year. So that's the only one thing that would deter me from buying it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Guarantee it's going to be a wool cashmere blend. It just looks so my style that if I see it in person, I know I'm gonna definitely love it. Still going on with the Dior trend. So this is another Dior Stussy. I love the pattern. Definitely love the pattern in the all over Dior and different type scripts. However, I do not want this style bag that's in the picture. I do like the script and the print, but I want it in a small saddle, that key pouch version, so I can put it on my belt loop or hook it onto bags. I think that is more what I am looking for. However, if I'm not able to find something in that print, I wouldn't mind also getting this one as well. This pattern is probably one of my favorites from the Stussy collection with Dior. Wow, I didn't realize I have so much Dior things in my wish list. So this one here is the Cuban style Dior necklace. The only one thing that I have to say about this is I love the look of it. I think it is absolutely amazing, especially, I said amazing. It looks really great with that Dior script that Stussy had done for them. It's just the links in between. If it has like crystals in it, crystals is such a turn off for me. And the reason for it is because I am not the best with crystals. I have not had the best luck with crystals, and 1 to 500 of them tend to fall off. So that's the only thing that will hold me back on it. Otherwise, that it is gorgeous. It is one of my favorite jewelry pieces from this line. Why not add a scarf to it? So high heels, Painful Pleasures Dior. This is one that I would probably buy as a house piece. I would put this probably on like one of the couches or on the bed. You know what the funny thing is? My husband also really likes a lot of the Stussy Dior things that are coming out. So maybe I might be able to pick up a little bit more because he will actually like a lot of it as well. And then this is probably not the best picture, but maybe this year might be the first time I add a Lady Dior into my collection. One of the reasons why I stayed away from getting one is because I personally don't feel like I'm fancy enough to get one of these. However, they made it in this print, in this gray, and it looks fantastic. I actually do want to see it in person, and maybe this might be the first year I get a Lady Dior. Wow, I'm like, what, 10 products in and I'm still talking about Dior? What is my problem? So here is one of the B23 high top sneakers from the Stussy Dior collaboration that's gonna come out. And this one's probably my favorite with the skull on it. I actually am considering buying this. It's probably one of my top 5 things that I need to get from that collection, just because I have a B23 oblique low sneaker. So this one would be a high version with the skull crossbones on it. It just screams me. But of course, I could not add this Dior, Air Dior piece into my wish list. If I had to pick a shoe that I needed to get this year, this one would be it. People have been rumoring and talking about it for so long. My client advisor, he already knows that I want to be one of those first people on pre-order whenever it happens, or if it happens. I mean, I'm not so crazy where if I don't get it, I'll die. No, if I don't get it, I don't get it. It is what it is. It's just shoes, but I am wishing for these shoes in 2020. A different brand, Louis Vuitton. So it is the year of the rat mouse, if that sounds nicer to you, in 2020. So I am the year of the rat. We won this race. Smartly won this race. So I thought that getting this keychain with the little mouse and holding the little monogram bag is probably what a good nod to it being the year of the rat. So I mean, why not? I just think it's just so adorable. Last year, I did get a couple pieces from the Year of the Pig. However, I'm not the Year of the Pig, but I just thought it was cute nonetheless. It was my first New Year's year of whatever zodiac theme thing that they had. So I just thought that was incredibly cute. And the mouse just looks adorable. You know, I low-key wish that that fox was more of a corgi. Then it'd be a definite hard buy. Like, yes. And then a lot of people have seen it, I'm sure. The Louis Vuitton League of Legends Speedy BB. You know, at first, I'm also really not a fan too much of buying something with, especially, I don't play League of Legends. I know what it is. I know people who play it, definitely know, you know, what it's about. However, I just didn't think that I was going to get into it. However, they came out with this size, and it is bigger than the Nano, smaller than the 25. It's a bandolier. I do not have any bandoliers in my collection, guys. I think the closest would be the Nano Speedy. So I really wanted to see how this is going to look like in person. So this is one that I'm definitely interested in. If you've seen my Instagram posts, you had seen that I had purchased something from Louis Vuitton, and it is this. I had ordered this. It's on my wish list still, just because I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if I'll like it in person. I don't know. So that's on my wish list, but it is supposed to come to me pretty soon. Whew. One of my favorite accounts on Instagram, dlouisv.com, had posted this amazing clutch / shoulder bag. I love it. In the reverse, it's just feminine, but it's also vintage looking, and it's just so gorgeous that it needed to be on my wish list. And then, so in 2019, I also did get the Louis Vuitton Millionaires in the white frame, and I saw it in a black marble frame, guys. I think I really need to add this one. I really do like my white one. However, because it's white, I don't wear it as often. So I think this black marble will be great with my sunglasses collection. If you want to see a sunglass collection, let me know. It will be just designer ones, or I can just add in whatever. But I think my collection on designer sunglasses is pretty good. In my opinion, I might be kind of biased, but let me know. And guys, going back to Dior, I've been stalking their website for forever because Singapore already has been getting it, and some parts of Asia as well. It is the Dior Forever cushion in the oblique limited edition package. Like, I've been stalking the website like you don't even know. I know it's not available in the US, but I just can't help it. Sometimes people drop stuff whenever. So I've been looking so much. I've been checking all the websites to see when this comes out. I really, really want it just to have it, just because it's pretty. Come on. And I think it's refillable, so that's one of the cases that I'd want to keep with me for a very long time. It's gonna look great in my vanity, on my vanity. It's gonna look great inside of my makeup bag, so I definitely want this item. Another Dior piece. Are you surprised? This is the Rimowa and the Dior collaboration piece, and this, honestly, guys, if my luggages weren't already Rimowa, I would heavily consider buying the oblique one. However, I'm done shopping for luggages. I don't need any more luggages. I think my husband and I are at a good place with luggages. If anything, he wanted to buy another set of luggages that are not Rimowa for work purposes. For me, I'm so content with my Rimowa collection. So it was a no-brainer that I would love to add this shoulder bag style to it. And the silver aluminum with the kind of ivory tan leather straps. I think I love that color combo the most. Honestly, I wish they did the oblique pattern on it, but you would have to buy the bigger version, which is, I really was interested in it at first, but I've been seeing it more in pictures, and it's just too big. I don't know what I'd use it for, but the oblique is beautiful, beautiful in the bigger luggage pieces. But I would love to add this little one to my wish list. And I think I went through the whole video and I didn't even talk about one Chanel piece. So honestly, guys, I do love Chanel. I think it is beautiful. I think the products are beautiful. It's just, I barely even wear my Chanel things. I think it's because I really don't know. If anything, my most favorite one that I use often is my boy bag and my Gabrielle. I don't really use them that often, and I think that's why I don't really gravitate too much to any of the bags anymore. When I do see them in store, I think they're beautiful. I contemplate it, but I end up just walking away and I don't feel remorse for it. However, this little beauty is so cute. It is like a little mini vanity bag from Chanel, and I just think it is so absolutely cute with the chain. I love it. I know that the mini classics and the reissues are going to also be coming and trickling in, but I think this style is absolutely, absolutely cute. I think if I had to get a Chanel piece in 2020, it would be one of those. And if anything, I've been loving a lot of their jewelry and accessories and fashion accessories more than I have with their leather goods. And then one last thing is, when I went to Japan in this past, I don't know, October or so, I did see that Prada bag, the reissue 2000 with the strap and the little pouch, which is similar to the Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire. I did see it there. They had limited edition colors. I believe in Japan they had like a blue or some kind of yellow. I also had visited our local store and I checked it out as well. And you know what? I think it is absolutely cute. I do love it. It's on a wish list. It's not a priority, but I still think it's cute. And you know what? Now I'm haunted by it because now I'm watching videos of people who are actually, they got it for Christmas or they unboxed it, they bought it from themselves, and now I'm like, do I need one? And that's what the social medias do to you. That's exactly what I do to you, but not on purpose. I'm just trying to show y'all. But that is one thing that is on my wish list as well. But guys, that was a lot of things. So let's hope that my wishes come true this year. Let's see if I can knock it all out. See, turning it into a checklist already. But guys, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. Also check me out on Instagram as well, because I am updating more on there than anything else. Well, more often anyway. And like this video, guys. Bye. Oh, Happy New Year.